Hey guys, it's Space Draft, and I'd like to show you how I made this background in Procreate. First, you're going to start with a drawing. I drew a flower of life. Then you're going to want to select layers, add a layer, and drag that layer below your first layer so that it's underneath your drawing. Then you're going to want to select a brush. I chose an airbrush. Then you're going to want to select your first color. I went with yellow. Why not? Then you're going to want to add the swirl, starting from the middle and working your way out, adding a little bit more space in between the swirl as it goes. You're going to want the end part of the swirl to be a little bit thicker, and as it goes towards the center, it's going to get a little bit thinner as it goes. Then you're going to want to select your next color. I went with orange. I could have went with green. It doesn't really matter. And you're just going to want to follow very closely to that first color. It's okay if there's a little bit of gaps. I'm going to show you a trick later on for how to fix those little gaps. And I'm just adding more orange. I'm adding in the red. Sorry if I sound a little nervous. This is actually my first ever YouTube video, although I've been posting shorts for about a month now. Haven't done any voiceovers or anything, so I'm a little nervous. And purple is next. And I jumped from purple to green here just to see what I was working with for my last color, which will be blue. And it's a very weird shape, I must admit. But just something about the way it all blends together in the end, you don't really notice. And just filling in those gaps. And I go back in with a little bit more green here just to kind of close that off. And a little bit more blue. And this next step is where we clean it up a little bit. So you want to hit the smudge tool, and I like an airbrush to smudge with because it leaves a very clean looking smudge, if that makes sense. And you're going to want to follow the shape of the swirl every time you blend so that you're not blending the colors out of where they belong. And then lastly, but most importantly, you're going to want to go to the left side of the top bar, select the magic wand, and Gaussian blur, and you're going to want to blur it up. I think that around 25% is a good amount of blur, but it's really up to you. But I will say that too much blur just becomes a little messy. But that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.